So the US government is running a 250-year-old lie, and the data shows the system has an expiration. The promise, or the lie, is the government claims its power comes from the consent of the governed, the social contract. We give up a little freedom for order, security, and shared prosperity. But as we all know, the reality, or the failure, after 250 years, the system's operating manual, quote unquote, hasn't fixed the core problem. The result isn't prosperity for all, it's exploitation for the many and wealth for the few. Here's a little fun fact for you. The bottom 50% of U.S. households hold only about 2.5% of the nation's total wealth, and that source is from the St. Louis Fed. So here's the concept, and let me explain why the system allowing exploitation over starvation is the clearest evidence of its failure. The choice. People accept exploitative, low-wage jobs not because they freely choose the contract, but because the alternative, starvation and destitution, is a greater immediate threat. Unfortunately, the flaw in that is a great nation should provide a safety net that eliminates this choice. When a system relies on human desperation to generate profit, the social contract is void. And what evidence do you have, one might ask? Well, since the 1970s, the share of total U.S. income going to the middle class has fallen from 62% to 43%, showing the system is intentionally pushing people toward a vulnerable labor pool. And so that's why this has an expiration and a timeline on it, because the projection is that the current trajectory is just unsustainable over the long term. The unfixable gridlock. The system is politically paralyzed, extreme polarization, and cannot fix the core economic problems or address looming crises like climate change. The 250-year deadline. If 250 years of opportunity hasn't fixed the system, the accelerating trends show it won't make it another 250 years. So what is the crisis timeline? Well, the combination of economic instability, the debt, and the environmental cost is projected to lead to a severe systemic crisis within the next 10 to 30 years. 10 to 30 years, people. If the machine is truly broken, what is it that we're supposed to replace it with? Drop a comment below. Let me know what you think. I'm Mr. John Lee. I'm on to the next one.